Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday Eve, guys. It is Thursday, and it is a gorgeous, gorgeous day here in Arkansas. It's 65 degrees, clear skies. It is beautiful. I'm going to show y'all some views here in a minute. I'm on my way over to the 41.36. I got to pick up a couple of things from them and drop a couple of things off for them. I'm taking Anthony's auger over to him because if y'all watched his last video, he was out there digging all those posts, those cedar posts by hand. And up here in the mountains, ooh, now that's a chore right there. That is a chore. And I also got my auger back here. I'm dropping off a paint sprayer to Simple Life Reclaim. And I'm also taking back their solar cooler that I've been borrowing. Now that I have a refrigerator and a freezer, I don't need it no more. I greatly, greatly appreciate them letting me use it and get me through this time until I could figure out what I needed to do to be able to keep food good at the cabin. It was a big, big help, and I would recommend those solar coolers. Those solar coolers are very, very useful. Man, they keep stuff cold, and I mean, it will get all the way down to freezing. The only problem that I found with it was the different temperature levels towards the top and the bottom. Yeah, the bottom would be like frozen and the top would not be. And it made it a little difficult to keep like fresh vegetables and stuff in there and meat and all kinds of other stuff. But if you just wanted to put like vegetables or something like that, sandwiches and stuff like that, it would be great. Using it to survive on has its challenges, but it does work. I mean, I've been using it now for 4 months, 4.5 months, something like that, and it got me up to this point, so I am not complaining. And the fact that you can hook a solar panel up to it and it will charge itself, and the battery life on that thing is second to none. It is really, really good. So definitely greatly appreciative of that. But now that I got a refrigerator and a freezer, it's time to take it back home. I cleaned it up real good this morning, washed it, sanitized it, all of that, because if you borrow something from somebody, give it back to them better than you found it. A lot of people don't do that, and it makes it very frustrating for the people that are letting you borrow it whenever you get your stuff back broken or dirty, or you know what I mean, just in worse condition. My dad always told me, take it back better than you found it. If you can tune it up, tune it up. If you can clean it, clean it. My stepdad, he let me borrow his cooler one time to bring home some deer meat, and it was an old cooler. He had some little twine and stuff holding the lid up and all that other stuff. When I took it back to him, I done bleached it and scrubbed it, and I mean, I spent some time in it. I wanted to make sure that I gave it back to him better than what he gave it. And he said, all those years I've been working on getting all them stains on there, and then you done brought it back looking brand new. He still messes with me about that sometimes. He was talking about, boy, them stains were character. He was just joking, of course. He greatly appreciated the fact that I took my time and really cleaned it and tried to give it back to him better than I received it. And he wouldn't let nobody use that cooler. That was like his favorite cooler. So the fact that he even let me take it was a shock to me, because my stepdad, he's an old country boy, and he believes what he believes, and you ain't changing him. You ain't changing him. So it was cool that he appreciated, and it meant a lot to me that he actually trusted me to actually use it. It's the little things in life, guys. It's the little things. Here, we're gonna bend this corner. I'm gonna show y'all some of these views going on here today. Look at that, guys. It is absolutely gorgeous today. Gorgeous. I know I got to get all this stuff delivered and then get my butt back to the house, because we are starting the pump house today. One of the reasons why I'm going over here early this morning is I'm going to borrow the concrete mixer from Simple Life Reclaim, and they don't need it for a little while, and I'm going to use it to mix all the concrete for the holes for the 4x4 post, and go ahead and try to get those set today and start drying. And that way I can actually start building the upper frame for the roof. And then we'll probably go ahead and get back on that sawmill and keep milling some wood, because I need quite a bit of 2x4s to be able to frame out the walls, and I need to start working on some siding. I'm gonna end up putting cedar siding on the side of this thing, and I haven't decided yet, and maybe y'all can chime in here on the comments exactly what style I want to do the siding in. Whether I'm going to do board and batten, which I think would look phenomenal, or else I'm going to do that like shingle kind of look, not shingles, but where you overlap it all the way down, where like you would see on like a siding of an older house or something like that. All wood cedar, or give me some other suggestions. What do y'all think? I definitely want to go with the cedar sidings because it is rot resistant and stuff, and it'll last forever and ever, amen. And so I think that'd be a good choice. I'm just excited to be able to actually make my own wood. Let me stop here in the middle of the road and see if I can give y'all this view. I love this corner. Look at that, guys. That is absolutely stunning. Stunning. Everybody should start their morning off with views like that. Come on. Come on. It is gorgeous. All the fields around here that you see too, there's hay bales everywhere. Everybody's cutting that hay and baling right now. Getting ready for winter. Another sign that winter is coming. Winter is definitely coming. I spent 17 hours yesterday. 17. Let me emphasize that. 17 hours yesterday in front of a computer. I tried everything in my power to get that video out to you guys yesterday with the sawmilling and the whole bunch of other stuff that we did there on the mountain. I got it edited and done by about 12:30 and kept exporting it out of my editing software, and every time I did, it would be corrupted in different areas. It would like play the intro and then start back to the intro. Even though it would say that it was 38 minutes video, it wouldn't get past that. And I changed stuff and searched for stuff and took corrupted files out and all this other stuff. And you know, I'm IT. I mean, that's what I've done for a living for the last 12 years. And it gave me everything I wanted. But it was such a long edit. It was over 3 days. I was running 5 cameras. So that is a ton of footage to go through and to make a video. To take 3 days, 5 cameras running all day long, I mean, you're talking about hundreds of hours of video footage and stuff to cut down to a 30-40 minute video. It's a lot of work, a lot of time, and it was about a 6.5 hour edit before that even happened. And I was scared I was going to lose it and have to start completely over. It was frustrating, to say the least. And oh, sorry, just rode by side, had to give the old friendly wave. But I thought I was going to lose it. I ended up having to open up 2 editing softwares, different editing softwares, because as I was making changes and stuff, I would get different parts of the video that would actually play. And so I had to cut those pieces, put it in the totally different editing software, piece it all back together, and then export it from there. And it finally, while the live was going on last night, if y'all missed that live, it was a good little live. Sitting there hanging out with Margarita, just chilling like a hare and a biscuit. But in the background, while that live was going on, I actually had the new editing software kind of doing its thing, exporting it. And by the time it was over, the live was over, I reviewed it, and it actually worked. And so after that, I had to upload it to YouTube. So I uploaded it to YouTube, did the title and thumbnail, all of that stuff last night. And then afterwards, I edited the Fired Up Friday that'll be coming out tomorrow with Margarita. Let me show y'all some. Hold on 1 second. Look at that. When you bend the corner, there's a mountain view over there to the left that y'all can't quite see. Looking all beautiful this morning. But then after all of that, I sat there for another 2.5 hours and I edited the Fired Up Friday that's coming out where Margarita made enchiladas. And man, they were amazing. Y'all don't want to miss that. She is truly a natural in front of the camera. I was sitting there giggling last night while I was editing, and you know, she was cracking jokes and stuff in the video. It was funny. And then at one point she messed up and she pointed at the camera and she's like, edit this. So it was a little message to me to take that part out. So I kind of got a good little laugh at that. That was pretty funny. But for her first Fired Up Friday, and she did that one on her own. I mean, I was filming and stuff for her in some of the areas. I'm probably only, it's a long edit too. It's enchiladas, there's quite a bit of steps, so it's about a 30-minute video, if not longer. And she did, I would say, at least 30 minutes of that video by herself, not editing and stuff, but as far as filming, she was working the camera and everything like that. I was doing some camera stuff while she was cooking, kind of zooming in. But I'm probably, out of a 30-minute video, I'm only on that video, I would say maybe 2 minutes out of that whole video. It's just real brief little times, just kind of cutting in and saying something. So basically it's the Margarita show, and I think y'all are really gonna enjoy it. I think she did a phenomenal job, and I'm looking forward to her coming this weekend because we're gonna film another one for next week. I would like to try to get ahead on Fired Up Friday some, that way I can be more consistent with posting videos over there, because if I'm not cooking big meals, then I can't really record nothing. And when I'm busy working all day there at the cabin, a lot of times I don't have the energy nor the want to cook a big meal. I just eat something a lot quicker and simpler, or leftovers or something like that, just because I'm so exhausted by the end of the day. But when she comes over, I tend to cook more, or she cooks. So we're going to try to make those times when we actually film the Fired Up Fridays for you guys. And I think with her bringing her Mexican flair to the channel is really going to give that channel a whole lot more diversity and I don't know, more in depth of recipes and stuff like that. Because me, I'm an old Southern boy, and I tend to do a lot of cooking and on the grill and grilling and chilling and all of that good stuff. And it's mainly Southern-based type recipes. So to have her bring in the whole Mexican flair to it is, I think, is phenomenal, and I really think it gives the channel a little something extra. And come on, she's cute, funny, sweet, and a hard worker. Come on, you can't beat that. I gotta keep her. I definitely gotta keep her. And I know she's watching this, so miss you, boo. Can't wait to see you. But on that, I hope everybody has a productive Friday Eve. Well, Thursday, tomorrow is Friday. Y'all guys are almost to the weekend. My days here lately, it doesn't matter if it's weekday or weekend, it's all the same. I'm just getting it on Come On Mountain and getting it done. Speaking of which, Margarita's gonna come and help me this weekend, and she wants to learn how to run the sawmill, which I don't really know how to run it either. I'm learning, but I'm gonna show her what I've learned so far and teach her how to run the sawmill. So that'll be coming out on a future Come On Homesteading video, I'm sure. And more than likely, I typically try, when Margarita comes over for the weekend, I try to do 1 or 2 of these videos right here. I typically don't do it on the weekends, but being that she doesn't get over that much and get a chance to interact and be on the channel with you guys, typically when she comes on the weekend, I try to record at least 1 extra Come On Keeping It Real. So I'm gonna try that again this weekend. No guarantees. It depends on how busy we are and what all we got going on. But I'm going to do my best for you guys to be able to kind of have Margarita there at the cabin and let y'all know what we're getting into for the day. But I hope y'all enjoyed this drive, guys. But I got to get my butt off here and speed up a little bit because I'm going nice and slow so it ain't too loud for you guys and too bumpy, because I am on nothing but back roads right now. But like I was saying earlier, I hope y'all have a productive Friday Eve, and reach out to a friend and tell them that you're thinking about them. And until we see each other again, guys, hey, come on, keep it real.